Hello and welcome back to Focus Atlanta. Thanks so much for continuing to watch. We're going to close out the show talking about our skin. I know, right? So you get your skincare all together and you're feeling good, and then the weather changes and you're like, oh no, what do I do? Sometimes you got to winterize your skincare techniques. So I'm here with Sophia, and she's going to give us some tips about perhaps how we can do that.
Thanks for having me.
Well, give me a little background. What is it that, we need in the products that we're trying to find that's going to help us like through those seasonal changes?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so this time of year is getting colder, so we might start using our heater a little bit more. We might start using the heater in the car and in the house. And what this is going to do is create maybe some dry skin, some chapped lips. So this time of year, it's really important to double down on moisturizing. A lot of people might be tempted to go for really, really thicker moisturizers. But a lot of these actually occlude your skin. And what we know now is that we need our skin to breathe. So that's why we created Oxygenetics Hydro Matrix. This is actually aloe vera based instead of an oil base. So it's going to allow your skin to breathe while giving you that protection and that deep hydration that you need this time of year. I would say another thing is put this on it directly after you get out of the shower, because the hyaluronic acid in it is actually going to attract moisture from the air and just give you even more hydration.
Oh, nice. And you hit the nail on the head. That's what we're really worried about. We're worried about being dried out throughout the winter months. That tightness feeling that we get on our skin, it feels so
Yes.
terrible, and we don't really know what to do to get the hydration back.
Exactly. And if you have a skin condition too, like acne, psoriasis, you might notice this time of year that you have even more flare-ups, more inflamed skin. So it's so important to choose products that allow your skin to breathe and that are really gentle on your skin. So you might want to use even more gentle cleansers this time of year too, and kind of stay away from a lot of exfoliation this time of year.
Oh, okay. I hadn't even thought about that. So, if we're over exfoliating, that might be part of our issue, or if we're, using something that's not gentle enough, that might be a problem for the winter.
Exactly, yes. So definitely keep exfoliating because that's going to help the actives in your products work better. But just be really gentle on your skin this time of year. Maybe exfoliate a little bit less and make sure you're using a gentle exfoliant. I love AHAs, they're a lot more gentle. Physical exfoliants can also be really harsh on dry, cracked skin. So use a really gentle exfoliant if you're going to do that.
Are there any tips about how our skin is feeling that leads us to use one product, rather than another? For example, like I said, sometimes when my skin is really tight, I'm
Uh-huh.
like, okay, I'm using something. I need to switch something up. Something is not working. So when our skin feels a certain way, should we turn to a certain product, perhaps?
Absolutely. So if your skin's getting extra tight, especially after you're cleansing, then it's possible that your cleanser has maybe too many enzymes in it, or it's just really drying. A lot of products for acne can feel really tight too on your skin and can be drying. So using a really gentle cleanser, there's some really good cheap ones actually that aren't going to strip the natural oils from your skin. So pay attention to how it feels after you cleanse, and then make sure you're just always moisturizing directly after your cleansing as well.
Oh, that's a good tip. Something else that you mentioned, usually we're doing these things right after we get out of the shower, or sometimes, for some of us, we have our products in the shower. Does that make a difference too, in terms of where the steam is coming from, where how the water is hitting our skin, what type of products
Mhm.
that we use?
Yeah, and I do want to mention too, this time of year, I know it's so tempting because you might be colder to take a really hot shower, but that hot water can actually strip your natural oils as well. So I'd recommend using lukewarm water if you can, but make sure that you're always moisturizing directly after. And on your body, it's okay to use body oils, but I would definitely just stay away from oil on your face so that your skin can breathe. But I do like to use like a body oil either in the shower or directly after, and then a moisturizer too.
Oh, that's a good tip. That's a good tip too. Well, with all these good tips, I can't let you get out of here without giving us a website. Is there somewhere that we could go to, learn a little bit more about these specific products? And, even on the website, they'll tell you, what you might be doing right or wrong in terms of your skin hygiene.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a really good blog that has a lot more tips on it as well. And you can find our Hydro Matrix and our breathable foundations at www.oxygenetics.com.
Excellent. Thank you so much for coming on the show and getting us prepared for our winter skin. You know, we're here in the South, but we still have winter weather.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. Have a great day.
Absolutely. All right, guys, we can do this. We can get our skin ready for the changing of the seasons. I know sometimes it's a little confusing about what you want to use, what you don't want to use, but go to the website and learn more, and we can all get through this together. Thanks, guys, for tuning in to this week's episode of Focus Atlanta. I hope to see you next Sunday here on WPA.